I'm Gucci. Feeling good.
Yep.
All right, let's see. I just gotta get these tabs right.
Oh, hell yeah.
Can y'all hear my dog squeaking in the background?
It's surprisingly cutting it out.
I see it more than I hear
I got her a really big lamb chop.
I like how you
You
summon
got
the
it.
pup.
it. Open the portal.
So
Hey,
is that
Sombra,
the
we're
sign you
talking
make?
about you.
Sam was minding her business.
Why you do that shit?
Back in the day when my fingers were way more limber.
Divine dog.
I dig that shirt.
Thanks. I ordered a mystery box from Hypeland, and I got
Mm.
3 Inuyasha shirts and one Hisoka tie dye sweatpant.
Yep.
3 Inuyasha shirts. I'm like, bro, come on, come on.
They heard you
Couldn't
talking
get rid
about
of
Inuyasha.
it.
It was
Yeah,
gonna
they
be
had to.
anything else.
They heard you talking shit.
So yeah,
All right.
that's what it is.
So,
Hypeland is not a website I needed to get onto.
What?
Hypeland?
Hypeland? Oh, they
Yeah.
got a Greymon puffer jacket that's dropping tomorrow. And if you see me with a Greymon puffer jacket, just mind your business.
Yo, this Dark Magician one kind of goes hard.
It's kind of tough. There's some stuff on there, whenever you need to
no.
go. Just
You know?
I wouldn't recommend the mystery box. Because in my professional opinion, what I think it is just like, oh, this is old merch that we've had from like years ago. I
Make
mean, it's not on the site or
That's
anything,
exactly
but
what it is.
I got a bunch of you.
because one of those Inuyasha shirts I actually bought for my niece years ago. I'm like, it's like
That's
it's
right.
come back to haunt me.
Yeah.
She was like, why'd you get me what Kikyo? I was like, the shirt itself looked cool. She was like,
That's funny.
I'm like, damn, you right. She was a problem though.
She was a problem.
All right. So last week, Discord crashed twice during the
Mhm.
recording.
It did.
Oh, forgot about that.
There was nothing I could do when I did the edit.
What do you mean?
Oh, when I put it on YouTube, like edited the video.
You could have cut it, chopped out those two sections.
Yeah. It was getting some of our voices though.
Well, no, yeah. It was two like 30-second chunks,
Yeah.
but because like everything on my computer had been warning me like low C drive space, I just went through and I highlighted like 90% of my Steam games and I just hit uninstall and then
Mm.
my computer restarted and
That's a good call.
been
Yeah.
singing.
that's a great call, honestly.
I was like, I am not playing any of this on
Mm-mm.
my PC. Why? And to be fair, most of it wasn't installed on my C drive. It was like a couple random things slipped through the cracks
Mm-hmm.
and ended up on my C drive, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, now my computer is doing its thing, so If you have any
Nice.
problems out of your PC,
Just start
and
deleting stuff.
yeah, just start, indiscriminately.
That's the old tried and true, you know.
Hmm.
Install a bunch of shit. It takes a DLL file with it that wasn't supposed to be there to begin with. Change your whole program folder up. Also made my desktop look way cleaner.
Nice.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, I like having a clean desktop. No icons.
Yeah, none of that bullshit. I got a bunch of screenshots of mine. So.
My
I guess
screenshots
that's
go
a
to.
setting I can change from like remove screenshots from being on
Yeah, you
the
think you
home
can
screen.
set it to where it's like goes to a folder in your pictures?
Yeah, that's how I have it set.
I need to do that.
That's how I was doing all those Hades screen grabs.
Mm.
Is with snip and sketch. It's like a shortcut that you can do for that, and then just click. For me, it was like single monitor capture. So I just clicked the monitor I was playing on. It saved to the folder, and then from the folder, I drag and drop that into Discord.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. I'm mainly using my screenshots for like PowerPoints. So there's that.
Oh, yeah, you definitely don't need like all your note taking to be just on your desktop.
Get mixed in with my gaming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like right now I see a picture of like a human head with like a brain. I mean, it's an illustration with the diagrams of the brain parts. Yeah, I was like, oh, this is sounding weird.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa. But I probably won't be using my PC for much gaming, or my laptop for much gaming right now.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah, yeah. I don't need to play Hades on my Mac anymore.
Tell us why.
Well, I'll show you.
Look at that.
Madrid has joined the elite society.
Switch twos.
Of Switch 2s. If I go like this,
Hey, it's
it's like
us.
we're playing. It's like we're
Hey.
playing us. Look at that. Clip this chat. Clip it.
But yeah, so what have you done with it? Because I know I just dropped a bunch of random. I saw you posted in the Discord, and I was like, all right, bet. I'm like, I know you got Stardew. That's a free update. I know you got Animal
Yeah,
Crossing. That's not a free update.
it's not a free update.
Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are free updates because we have Switch Online, but and you can also buy them and
Yeah,
accidentally
I'm
pay
probably
for
gonna
them.
I'm probably gonna end up getting Tears of the Kingdom after I play through tomorrow Breath of the Wild because I could go finish that game at any point, but I think I was still doing. I think I had like 2 Divine Beasts left, and last time I played, I was really just going through and just doing shrines. Honestly, just exploring the map, doing shrines. Because I accepted, I'm like, I'm just gonna do whatever in this game until I feel like I've been satisfied. Are you gonna squeak while I talk? That's your plan.
Specifically.
Those could be assholes too, you know. Because it's not like she's not doing it on purpose. It would be another thing if she wasn't. But that's what makes them so adorable.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
so
yeah, I haven't. So what I've done so far, I downloaded the GameCube emulator. Um, or virtual console, whatever
There we
Nintendo
go.
call
Switch
it.
Online, Nintendo GameCube.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's up, Robbie?
Robbie, I started the game I started on GameCube. I was about to play Mario Strikers, and then I had like sat through it for a while, like the opening intro, because I was also on Instagram. And then I went to go play, and I was like, you know what? I don't feel like doing this. And so I started up Fire Emblem. Um, and I kind of just made it through like the tutorial, um, essentially. So the prologue tutorial situation. So I'm going to start that game at some point. But during that time, I had got three games offline. I got Persona 4 Golden because I mean playing it on a handheld is going to be the superior version of playing that, right?
Yes.
On a handheld console, I'm like, oh, I can sit back, I can watch anime and play this like on the couch.
Yeah.
I can be in my bedroom
Watch
in my
Have you
anime,
bed.
play
did
anime.
you play through Persona 4 before?
No, I haven't. And Persona 4 Revival is what it was called.
Yes.
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 Yes. Okay, yeah. No telling when that's coming out. Next year maybe. um so yeah. And then I also got Persona 5 Royal because it was like $18. And I'm like, I wanted this on Switch since it came out, so now's as good a time as any. Plus, it goes off sale like tomorrow, so just putting that out there for
Hmm.
anybody listening right now at home. And then I got Hades too, so I can now play Hades on my Switch instead of on my Mac.
Have you been
So,
doing primarily handheld or docked?
pretty much just handheld.
Okay.
I used it docked a little bit while I was setting it up, because it was like set up to dock. But I have my Switch over here, like right next to my PlayStation. And the only thing with my monitor, I already have like two HDMI's. They're full. So one was for my PlayStation, one was for my like laptop. So that's the only thing about
Now,
this setup.
now are you switching between your PlayStation and your Switch, or are you switching between your Switch and your laptop, or
It's probably going to be my Switch and my PlayStation. Because I'm like, the amount of time I'm going to spend on my Switch docked is going to be less than the time that I would spend on my PlayStation.
Yeah.
And my PC, that's just like, I'm going to have to be doing school shit, work shit.
Yeah,
yeah?
true.
My PC, I have two HDMI's and a display port on mine. So my computer's through DisplayPort, PlayStation's one HDMI, Switch is the other HDMI.
Smart.
Mm.
And then my other monitor is just HDMI straight
Mm.
to my graphics card. But I've only ever hooked up, like I hooked up my original PS5 to that to transfer all my data to my Pro, to just have both systems hooked up to screens and running at the same time, just to make sure everything went correctly.
Hmm.
But other than that, yeah, my secondary monitor is just for PC stuff.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
And my Switch is also plugged into the monitor for power.
Oh.
This is USB C,
Yeah,
right? Just
yeah, yeah. I
Nice.
got the block right here, but I was like, I plugged it into the TV. I was like, oh, this works. I'm just gonna do that.
Yeah, some monitors do have like they can charge and use video at the same time.
Yeah,
That's pretty dope.
because I was wondering. I was like, what is this back here for? I wonder. So I was just plugging shit in.
I use that one for when I'm working from home. Plug my computer into it.
Mm.
Hmm. Pretty sweet.
The options, they're limitless.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Maybe I'll like really fuck with my desk and move my other monitor here and have like two monitors set up.
Yeah, it's
Finally do it.
top
I'm gonna
tier.
have to do one vertical though.
Um,
Hmm.
That's the only thing. Yeah. Well, maybe I can do that one from like my work laptop. Have
hmm,
the horizontal for my gaming, the vertical, use that for like okay.
you got to do
We'll see. I
Discord.
got some
You got to either be in
I
the
got some
Twitch chat that's super long, like super active, or have multiple Discord windows open to be able
hmm
to read
Yeah.
the last several weeks.
Hmm.
I can see everything. Yeah. I want to take a look at that. I'm taking a look at that.
Check it out.
All right.
Check it out.
So sticking on Switch 2, I got my first physical Switch 2 game,
Nice.
Final Fantasy VII
Nice.
Remake, Intergrade. It came with the
Look at that nice box that
right?
doesn't look ugly as fuck.
Nice, clean.
That's pretty dope. Oh, just full art in the back too.
Is that like a special box art?
It's
Like do
just
they have
like
like
the
they swap them
reversible
out?
cover.
Mm,
Oh,
there's
So the
all the
one that's
bullshit.
all fucked up and it's like ESRB and this is a game key card and you
okay.
need to download and all that is just tucked away nice and neat on the inside where me who doesn't give a
Yeah.
shit won't have to see it. But
Okay,
yeah,
well that's good. I'm glad that option exists because those box arts are abysmal.
this seems to be one of the only ones that does it. Most of the
Yeah.
other games, so pretty much every other Switch 2 game doesn't have a reversible cover to make it not look like garbage. A lot of Switch 2 games, to make the box art look better, what you have to do is you have to buy the Switch 1 version and then get the digital upgrade pack to the Switch 2 version. That's like if you want your Pokemon
That's
Legends.
advanced money grubbing. That's advanced money.
It's the
Wait,
same
so
price.
if you
So like Pokemon
and this is a physical game and you're getting the digital
upgrade.
upgrade for it.
Yeah.
So would I need to insert the physical game to play it?
Yes.
Hmm.
Because
Oh,
that's
it's not as
how
good.
Breath
It's
of
not
the
as
Wild
good as I
and
thought
Tears
it
of the
was.
Kingdom are working for.
Okay.
So like, because I put Final Fantasy VII in my Switch, I can't play either of my Zelda games, even though I have the digital upgrade to the Switch 2 versions. I don't have either the base games digitally.
Mm. I just thought about it. I'm like, I'm gonna have to put this damn game in my console. I haven't put a game in my console yet. I'm gonna choose Zelda. Look at these cute little things.
It's so tiny.
So tiny.
Actually,
You
I
can
guess I could
you
show
can just eat
you,
it whole.
since we just looked at a physical Switch 1 game, you can look at a physical
God
Switch
damn.
2 game.
It goes in the same hole.
Yeah, they're the same size. And this one has a little key card symbol.
I didn't know if they had a special hole for it, you know?
Yeah, like the DS.
Ooh.
That's why the DS gave you 2 holes.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, the software was closed because I removed the game key card. That's my bad.
Oh, was that showing me?
The screen does look clean.
The screen is really good.
Yeah. That's been the cool thing about playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. Because it's running at 30. and I can tell that especially because I've been going back and forth between the PlayStation version because that also got the update. So just looking at it run at 60 above 1080p, like it's not a locked 4K, like it's a variable resolution on PlayStation, but it's a lot higher than the resolution on Switch. But the Switch version's also the integrate version, which is the version that didn't even come out on PS4. So it's just a better way to play it. But yeah, playing it handheld, I have all the cheats enabled. Every hit does
Nice.
9,999 damage. All my materia
Just
are
running
fully
through it?
maxed out. Yep, just and then cutscenes. During the demo, I was skipping cutscenes, but in the full game, I realized you can do it where if you hold R2, it'll play it at 2 times speed. So I'm just fast
Mm-hmm.
forwarding through all the cutscenes, and I'm getting all the information because everybody like. First of all, I'm playing it in Japanese with subtitles, so
Mm-hmm.
the subtitles are there long enough for me to like read along with what's going on. And yeah, I mean it's been fun to have God mode in a modern game like this.
Yeah.
Like it's been fun to have like action replay esque cheats like that are put in on the developer level.
Yeah, that is fun. I mean, you could just like you've already gone through the game, beat it, you've experienced it how they want you to, and now
Right,
you can
yeah.
kind of just have fun in like a playground.
Yeah, and I thought I was like, I might use this to platinum the base game, but it's only
Hmm.
a couple fight based trophies. The rest are all minigame based trophies. And yeah, I don't see myself like learning how to play darts correctly and doing all the like mini games. That's
Yeah.
my problem with both the Final Fantasy VII remake games so far. It's just like Queen's Blood was fun. I want to say there was a fun one in Final Fantasy VII remake, but
It's crazy we still haven't gotten a standalone version of Queen's Blood.
I think it'll be after Part 3 because around the Switch and Xbox versions coming out, like the development team's been talking a lot about Final Fantasy VII Part 3, and it
Hmm.
seems like they're going to make Queen's Blood like way more in depth for Part 3, and then they'll
Oh,
probably
that's cool.
Oh,
spin that out.
they're refining it, and then they're gonna put it out.
Yeah.
Well, I'll that makes sense. I'll take that. If they're
Yeah.
actually gonna pour some TLC into it in general first,
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Yeah, get more console budget to put in the direction because they said they're going. Part 3 is going to have fewer mini games than Part 2, which I'm thankful for. But
Yeah.
we do the one we have confirmed. We know we're getting Queen's Blood back, and we know we're getting the snowboarding mini game from the OG. So
Hmm.
Mm. Okay, that makes
Okay,
sense.
fine.
I was trying to figure out where to go to download the expansion pass stuff for Zelda.
you got to go from like the home
Cause,
screen.
Cause I think I went to it and it was like $9. I'm like,
Yeah, you got to go to the Nintendo Switch Online thing in the bottom left hand corner of the home screen. And then you got to go to, I think it's special offers. No. It's under home. You got to just scroll. Nope. Oh, it's plus expansion pack. and then you scroll over and it has like a Zelda thing. You found it?
Expansion pack. Um, the upgrade, Nintendo Switch 2 upgrades.
Yeah, and then you view them, and then on that page, you on the in the middle it'll say online plus expansion pass download.
Okay, yeah, I saw that. It was just like confirm your purchase. Okay, yeah. GG's, bro.
Got you downloading Breath of the Wild Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Hopefully you remember how to play, because that was my problem when I loaded up Tears of the Kingdom. I do not remember how to play that game, and I was on a mini boss fight, and it was demanding more of me than I knew how to give it.
Oh, I definitely do not remember how to play.
Hopefully you're not
1000%.
like
I don't
mid
think I was
quest
doing anything
line.
special.
Yeah.
Worst case, I'm inside of a shrine
Which
or right outside of it.
either way, you can fast travel. You'll be alright. I wouldn't even know where to go or what to do fast traveling in shit. Tears of the Kingdom, I'm not sure, but Breath of the Wild, I'm definitely not sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a super long time since I haven't played that game since pre-pandemic.
Sure.
But yeah, I'm trying to think. You don't have Scarlet or Violet, so you wouldn't be able to do those. Splatoon is just a patch, like it was a patch everybody got that makes that game run better. So if you want to mess around with Splatoon, that's an option. I'm trying to think what else. Smash Bros has better load times on the Switch too. It's not like an advertised thing; it just works.
Yeah.
Link's
Yeah.
Awakening and Echoes of Wisdom, those are just free patches that make those run better. I have Link's Awakening, so
I would assume Astral Chain just runs better because of the console.
no, because Astral Chain doesn't have an unlocked frame rate. So, and it didn't get a like patch to take advantage. So essentially, it's just being emulated like it's running on a Switch 1 on the Switch 2.
So it's gonna run exactly the same.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you. Potentially a little better, but I wouldn't get your expectations anywhere. Like if Bayonetta 3 isn't uh
Yeah.
like I'd love to tell you Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate is out here looking and running the best it's ever looked and run, but it's
What
same
about
thing.
Rise?
Same. It's not. You'll still have a better experience playing Rise on PS5.
Yeah, but all my shit's on Switch.
I mean, you can still play it there, but it's still going to be 30 frames per second, and it's still going to be. It's not going to suddenly
Is it
have.
essentially just like the main like stay Nintendo titles that got the upgrades?
Well, it was certain ones. So like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet got it, but none of the other Pokemon games were affected whatsoever by being
Got
on
it.
Switch 2. Most of the Mario games uh, got like patch stuff, but then they're doing a Switch 2 edition of Mario Wonder
Mm-hmm.
where
Yeah.
there's like an upgrade pack to get additional content for that. Uh, and then a lot of third party games. Some of them, like Silk Song and Hades 2, like buying the Switch 1 version, you get just like a free upgrade. Or Stardew Valley did this,
Yeah.
where it's just like,
That
all
was the
right,
first thing I like updated, like the Stardew Valley. It was like free update. I was like, oh fuck yeah, run
do,
that.
do you have the Switch 2 edition on the icon on your home screen?
I don't know. Let's see.
Because that'll be the determining factor of if you actually got the. Because it has gotten.
Yeah,
Okay,
Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
so you got the
Oh, you can see
SMT
it.
5. They got no improvements whatsoever.
Yeah, I got Vengeance on console. I'm just gonna play that. That's the problem. Like I also keep seeing this. Just to pivot a bit, I keep seeing this discourse about like metaphors sales and people saying like, yeah, it sold really fast, but then it kind of just stopped selling, and they're wondering if internal pressure is saying that it's like failed in a sense, even though it's like their fastest selling game. And people are like, yeah, it's because we're waiting to buy the definitive version when that comes out in like a year or two.
It's never coming in, or they're not adding
And
anything, right?
and I'm like, I feel like this is a silly argument. If you really want to play the game, like just cop it or at least wait for a sale. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And if they do put out a definitive version, then either
Odds
don't play
are it's
that
going to be a DLC
or
pack.
play it. Yeah.
Because that's what they did with Reload. Instead of re releasing Reload, they just
Right.
did a.
And I feel like this is like a vocal minority of people. It feels like, because I'm like, if you're an SMT like persona sicko, you're gonna go ahead and get that. Like you're gonna play that, and then you're gonna play whatever fucking definitive edition you get later on,
Mm-hmm.
and the DLC.
Yeah.
Right. I feel like the problem is different. It's like more of a maybe like a marketing thing, maybe like an exposure thing. Maybe it's this game's long as fuck thing, you know.
True.
Which is why people will come out and say, yeah, we're going to make our game more accessible. We're going to make it, we're going to make it easier. We're going to make it shorter. We're going to, do less cutscenes.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do really high quality cutscenes. Shit like that,
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, when you start to do things like that, you take away from what the experience is. It's like, what is the game anymore?
Yeah, but also I feel like sometimes the fans of Atlas are kind of overcompensating Persona sickos. It's just like, look, Metaphor did what Metaphor came to do. And that whole like the new edition later only happened like twice. And most of the time when they did the new edition, they were changing consoles.
Well, Persona
Yep.
3 and then
That's what happened with
FES
SMT.
and then 5 and then Royal.
Yeah, they only did it twice. That's what I'm saying. Like the other version swaps were going from different consoles. Golden going from the PS2 to the Vita.
Portable.
Well, yeah, my bad. It's a portable.
Well, no, I'm saying Persona 3
Oh, and portable.
Yeah.
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 Going from
Portable.
PS2 to PS3.
Persona 5 Royal. Just removing the PS3 from the equation. Just like, oh. Now that we got that bullshit off of us. Here's the game we wanted to make. Yeah, that's some shit.
Mm-hmm.
SMT5 Vengeance, like leaving the Switch, like being able to go onto other consoles, and like also going to Switch too. So
Wait,
and they even
Vengeance
said
has
they're
a
moving
Switch 2
away from that.
version?
I might have just saw it on there for Switch. but maybe.
I don't know if there's a Switch 2 version of Vengeance.
Yeah, I feel like Vengeance is too old, and that's not one of the ones I've heard come back up as like come back around to it on the Switch too, because there are a bunch of videos, especially from early on, of like you're desperate for stuff to play. Here, play this garbage.
They say the load times are better and the performance is a bit more stable, so it probably won't shit out at you once you get to once you get to the snow area in in Canon of Creation. There's a snow area where the game just shits the bed every time
And
because
probably
of
doesn't shit the bed on PC or PlayStation. So if
I
I'm
don't
gonna
think it's
play it,
shit.
I'm gonna play
I
it.
don't think it shits the
No,
bed on
they're
Switch
saying
anymore.
they're still saying it's a capped 30.
Yeah, it's still capped 30 though.
But yeah, like I said, I got that on PlayStation, so I know it runs better there.
All right. Well, for the most part, this week, that all I've been playing has been remake integrate. Been getting on Fortnite, doing my dailies and stuff. Just trying to finish this battle pass.
Nice.
I'm in like the 160s. I gotta hit 200 to get everything for this season, minus the reload stuff. But every time I play a reload, I can only take it for like one game. So
Yeah.
I've barely done any of the challenges for that.
That's fair. Did you beat it last year on PlayStation, or was that 2 years ago?
Wait, I'm talking about
Reload?
Fortnite Reload.
Oh,
Before.
Fortnite Reload.
Yeah.
I know that reload mode is
Who does reload?
It's like full of bots, isn't it?
No. Reload is full of sweats.
I
Reload
feel like
is
I
Old
tried
like
sweats.
Reload. I feel like
Old
I tried
sweats.
Reload because that's the one that's like what?
It's like Fortnite
Team
Classic.
Deathmatch? Like Team
no.
Deathmatch?
That's
No, you're thinking
OG.
of Blitz.
Yeah, Chris is thinking of Blitz. Madrid is thinking of OG.
Okay.
Reload is newer. It's like you respawn, your guns level up,
Oh.
but you
You got
don't
like
have
3
the.
lives. You got like
Well, no, it's like a continuous. So you have to kill like if you go in there as a trio, you have to kill all three of the trio for them not to respawn because there's like a timer on the respawn. But you can like if one person keeps dying but the other two aren't dying, that person will keep coming back until it's like the final circle, and they shut off respawns.
Okay. I haven't played this one yet. Does it only go up to trios?
No, I think it does. It's been around for a while. It's been around, I want to say, but it's not fun. So,
Oh, then why are you playing it?
because
the battle pass has mode
yeah.
specific missions in it.
The Battle Pass has 3 sets of specific missions. One's for Battle Royale or Zero Build, one is for Blitz, and one is for Reload. And I've done the one for Blitz, I've done the one for Zero Build, and so I just want to get
How many teams drop for reload?
I want to say
Is it the
it's
same
the
amount?
regular, yeah, regular full games. Except, like, lower probability of it being bots, higher probability of it being like super sweats, and
Is there building in it?
uh, you can do it with or without building. I've been doing it without, but honestly, with might be a little bit less frustrating, depending on some of these challenges.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Right.
Aber did it like super early on this season, and it's like he was like, "Yeah, good thing I don't have to play Blitz for a long time." And it's like
Blitz or reload?
Reload, because
reload.
Blitz is fun.
Yeah,
Blitz is
Blitz is
actually fun.
Right. I
well,
was like, I like Blitz.
I'm
Blitz is a
still
good
working
time.
on the Blitz missions.
the Blitz missions are fun. Like I was doing them around the same time as the first set of Bleach missions were in Blitz, and so I was just living in that game mode for a couple days.
Yeah, same.
I want to get
Luckily,
that
I was able to.
plank back playing. They just added.
Did you get the Ed skin?
I haven't gotten anything, but I wouldn't get the Ed skin. I'd get just the plank.
Just a plank.
Blank.
Yeah, because like out of the Adventure Time stuff, all I got was the BMO and just having like those small kind of.
Yeah.
I don't need Finn or Jake, but
Mm-hmm.
I'll take BMO.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I've been getting fried at Fortnite the past, I don't know, like week. Not a week's worth, but over the course of this week when I would dabble, which was mainly last night. We were out there getting cooked, or maybe it was just me.
So I think I had already gotten off because Jalen and I played earlier in the day, and then Jalen got off,
Yeah.
and I was like, I think I
Yeah,
had
I was still at
switched
work.
entirely over to Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jalen got back on though. So we
I
played
did
for a
get back
little
on
bit.
for a little while. Things got silly, you know. Aber heard the saxophones playing at one point. Everything was cool. We were just chatting.
You just
Next
chatting.
thing you know, a black and white hot rod pulled up. That was the end of it.
They hit the fucking Tokyo Drift, fucking slide in. That shit was crazy, and then just pulled out and started letting the choppers sing.
Just hopped out, slimed our mans, left like nothing.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was getting respawned. Like I think me and Jawan were getting respawned. So we were just up there watching it happen, and then they left. They didn't even stay and hunt us down or nothing.
You had a
It's like that shit
vendetta.
was personal.
Yeah. Is that Aber? Get him.
Get him.
Hey,
If you
Aber
60,
Aber
no
Slick
scope me.
starts doing it to him though. Aber will start doing it to him randomly, and by randomly I mean on occasion.
Yeah, the meta is to like just die and
Oh,
watch
great.
it and watch him play.
Yeah, I'm really good at that part.
It's like, whoa, you can do this? You can do that?
Watches does not take notes.
Right, I'm just up here trying to copy his jutsu. Yeah, I gotta learn the tech. I
Mhm.
gotta see it. I gotta see the strats. Like he used a shot grenade one time, went up and then hit it with the jetpack. I was like, oh fuck. Shit. I didn't even know that was an option.
Right, he
I can't
will
even use the
string-
shot grenade on myself to go straight up. I usually just get blown backward.
I throw it thinking it's going to do something to somebody I'm throwing it at. It just shoots me backwards.
Exactly. So
Mhm.
fucking Fortnite.
Alright. Well, Jalen, Chris, either y'all play anything of note this week?
I actually tried No Rest for the Wicked. Got about an
Oh.
hour into that. It's the free weekend. It's basically isometric Dark Souls. You go in, you think you want to try and play it like Diablo. You cannot play that game like Diablo. You know, watch your stamina, get your couple of hits, back off, wait for them to attack, dive back in. All the weapons start off fairly heavy, so you're not getting anything too quickly, but I'm having a pretty alright time with it. I'm lost as fuck trying to get around because it has a durability system, but I don't have a way to really repair my armor yet because of I'm in the beginning of the game. So it's like sometimes it gets frustrating having to learn some of these fights, but
Yeah.
outside it, but that's just, classic durability mechanics issues.
Mhm.
Yeah. Is it a case where is it Soulsy like where if you die you have to go back to your body, or is it more of a like a rogue likely or
It takes more from Diablo. It's like the real punishment is the durability loss.
okay?
Because if you go on too far, your armor breaks and then it doesn't do anything for you. And then, you know, I don't
But
even know how to
enemies
get.
are dropping shit like loot and stuff often.
I'm finding chests.
Finding chests. Okay.
Yeah.
This is not how I picture this game looking. I've
It's a
heard
nice
that
aesthetic. It's a nice looking game.
Yeah.
I won't get a lot of hate for this, but I wasn't expecting fantasy slop.
Nah, it's not. Nah, not slop. It is doing that very much. That dirty kind of you're on a fucked up island thing, like the beginning of Divinity 2 or like Path of Exile.
It's Moon Studios, the Ori people. That is a
Yes.
weird. That's a really interesting jump. To go from 2D Metroidvania to isometric Souls.
No, okay. That explains the map design. That explains a couple of the layouts. Because I'm currently looking for. I found a storage room key, which got me some loot, but now I need to find the mess hall key so I can get into the mess hall to clearly talk to this NPC that's been being harassed for the past 20 minutes as I look for that godforsaken key.
Yeah. And everything in that game is handcrafted too, so it's not like a like procedural generation situation.
Well, yeah, that would make sense if the map design is Metroidvania, like that always works better when it's handcrafted versus procedurally generated. Like the only
Yeah.
time it works procedurally, like that I can think of specifically, is Dead Cells, and that's because of the roguelike mechanics to it.
Yeah. And all the areas retain their like their identity, you know?
Well, yeah,
Mm.
that's
Like
procedural. It'll be like everything within these parameters has to kind of meet these things, but it'll be different every time. Versus
mhm.
just randomly generated, where it's just like you walk from an ice room into a lava room, into a jungle room, into a. But procedural, it'll be like, all right, you're going to go into one of these five kind of
The
general
poison
layouts.
swamps.
Right, yeah.
The toxic what was it? The toxic sewers or some shit?
All of these sound like Dark Souls places, but they totally could just be Dead Cells places. I know the
Death Cells.
Castlevania outside the castle.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sitting back. I'm like, damn. Or would I be better off playing not Dark Souls, Dead Cells on Switch 2 or on my Switch or on my PlayStation?
It's a
Cause
free
like,
PS5 upgrade, which is something I didn't
see,
realize.
I did play a little bit on PlayStation, and I think in like since I was better at the game, like I made it to the hand of the king faster. but I do have more shit on my Switch version. It's like the same thing with Hades. I just have way more shit on the Switch version. Oh, Hades one, and I've beat Hades more times there, so I'm closer to that
Well,
10 piece.
that I know you probably have negative interest in this now that you have a Switch 2, but Hades 1 is one of those games you'd be able to transfer your Switch save to the Steam copy because there are multiple copies of Hades 1 in the Steam family. So you'd be able to like extract that save, but I mean now you'd be playing it on Switch 2, which is probably more like a better proposition than playing Hades 1 on your Mac.
Yeah, I think so too.
Especially you got that good shit, that Hades 2, you know.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right. Great.
Anybody watch that JJK episode?
You mean Maki's OVA? You mean how to slime your family in 25 minutes? You mean the
Kill
fact that
Zenin.
she got two bloodthirsty,
Damn.
she dropped 2 nukes in a bloodthirsty in 6 minutes? You mean that episode?
Yeah, that one. That one.
2
The
nukes
episode
in a
that-
bloodthirsty in 6 minutes.
There was so many references in that one episode. There's Kill Bill references. There's Naruto references. There's One Piece references. There's references to an animator in their specific style and what they've done. Like,
That's pretty sick.
there's so much in it.
I need to watch it. I've just been watching Fallout.
Yeah. No, this was that I wanted this episode since I read those.
Since that chapter dropped. Since that chapter dropped.
That's fair.
And that was one of the first times when Gege kind of like gave us one of those unfinished chapters. So, seeing it now in its form, and I think there was references to that with like some of the way they animated the shit.
Not the
Yeah,
unfinished
yeah.
episode.
No, I definitely
based
need
on
to
the
catch up.
unfinished chapter.
No, this is finished. This is finished. Or shit, maybe we get that Blu-ray version. We're like, whoa, whoa. Shit, that's what happened with the Sukuna versus Maharaga fight. Not to mention how they have to mute some of the effects on it for like streaming and TV. There's that too. But yeah, everybody, stop what you're doing. Go watch that episode. Even if you've seen it, watch it again.
Watch it again.
Watch it again. That first part it hurts though, you know. But after that, you get it back in blood.
Nice.
Yeah.
Chris, you got into anything crazy this week?
I played a little bit of Stardew Valley. I finally got to Ginger Island. I don't think he had the update with the whole new island and everything, and I never
Oh shit.
never
I was about to
actually
say, there's
got
stuff
to it.
in Stardew that you haven't done, Chris.
Yeah, I cracked out on it, and then I was like, okay, I'm done playing this for a while. I feel like I've done everything, and then he kept updating it, and I was like, stop! I'm done playing this game. I want to play your next game. But yeah, he's added a bunch of stuff.
You can't be stopped.
I wonder
we can't be
how
stopped.
much of. Do you know the update?
How much of the Haunted Chocolatier?
I think it was like up to 1.6, something like that.
Oh, are you talking about Stardew or Haunted Chocolatiers?
Stardew. I'm trying to see.
See?
I know the Stardew content was PC only, but since like the
Oh,
Switch 2 edition came out post that stuff coming to PC. I'm wondering if the Switch 2 version now has all the stuff from the latest PC update.
it should, because I think the Switch and the PlayStation were getting the updates at the same time, and
Mhm.
I'm playing it on PlayStation because that's where I had the most time at. So, and it has the up 1.6 update. Like it came with all those the little every character gets a new winter outfit or whatever that I'm seeing for the first time. I'm like, okay, I see you. That's fun.
Mm.
Got your little coat on now. Makes sense.
Yeah.
I wish we had costumes in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Rebirth is way better at like having alternate
Mm-hmm.
costumes for everybody in your party.
Yeah.
Remake
There were
was
no costumes in remake.
not that I know of.
Okay, so it was just like there was just some meme weapons type shit, like the big old bat. That's silly.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but
Like for weapons, really?
oh, yeah, weapons you have alternate weapons, but like in Rebirth, you have multiple different costumes for multiple different characters. So you can have Barrett dressed up as a sailor through your entire playthrough if you want to.
Well, that's a choice, but so when he salutes, does he use the gun arm?
Yeah, of course. And there are a lot more weapons in Rebirth also. So you do have a lot more options of that extra layer of customization.
Yeah.
All right, well, does anybody have one more thing before we wrap?
Actually, was the Xbox Developer Showcase this week?
Yeah, that actually
Oh yeah,
was
it
this
was.
week.
Yeah. Fable looks good. It's they're still keeping it very British. I don't know how I feel about the Office cutaway style cutaways. I'm like, you're just making it more British in a way that makes it. I don't know.
I'm here for it.
I'm in, but it's
I
also like
mean, it. I feel like it's not going to cut. It's not going to do it too much. Maybe it's just like cut scenes as you play through the main campaign. But I'm pretty sure you're not like gonna have cutaways while you're like just doing side quest stuff.
unless it's like cutaways for like certain story decisions,
Yeah,
like you get to make a dumbass decision, and then you could have somebody go, "So this shit was dumb."
that would be
Some
actually
like the
hilarious.
commentary you get out of Baldur's Gate 3 sometimes. The narrator will just start commenting on the decisions you made. It's like,
Hmm.
I don't know what's wrong with them.
I do. I
Yeah.
mean, it's pretty dope. There's gonna have 1,000 NPCs, and they all have their own kind of life in the game. They're
Thousand
all.
NPCs.
That's what they said. That they
Yeah.
all have their own life. They all do their own daily routines and everything. You
I
can
feel
marry
bad for the
people.
poor bastard who's like, I have to date them all.
Yeah,
Oh,
Maybe not
look,
in the same playthrough, but like they have to go through them all.
look.
I feel for
Whoever
them.
survives
plays
land
Fable.
ownership, that's really what it is. Because it's British.
Yeah,
You got to buy a 2/3 of the housing in that game, and then jack the rent up so you can just plummet your karma in evil and get devil horns in a week. Because
yeah,
remember, if you want to be
that's true.
evil, be a landlord.
Oh yeah, yeah,
They are the most evil.
Yeah.
But if
yeah.
you
Yeah.
take
I
enough of
like
your
what
ill
they're
done,
doing with their
Mm,
morality system in this too. It's
yeah.
like, yeah, like you may be a good person to somebody else, but you're going to be a dickhead to this person,
Yeah.
like no matter what.
Mm. Fable was not like the for me Forza and Beast of Reincarnation were the two. Like I cannot wait. I know Beast of
Warza does look
Reincarnation.
really good.
Yeah, and I was
Yeah.
talking about in our most anticipated episode, I was like, if we get Forza in the first half of the year on Xbox, we're going to get it by the end of the year on PlayStation, and they confirmed by the end of
Yep.
the year on PlayStation. So I'm ready.
Yeah.
Like that'll
It's in
be,
Yeah.
Japan.
yep.
They have a
I
lot
th-
of classic Japan racing cars, which is fucking sick.
yeah. I think this is gonna be my intro to Forza.
Yeah.
I could see this getting me back in the Forza because I want a couple of them JDM cars. I do.
Yeah.
I
Hope,
do.
hopefully it has crossplay because Forza 5 like doesn't really.
Mm.
So
Hmm.
I'm just hoping that they because
I hope yeah.
it would be day and date if, but they were just saying like legitimately the PS5 version isn't ready and isn't going to be ready by May. So that's
Yeah.
one of the reasons it's not day and date. Where everything, Fable's going to be day and date, Beast of Reincarnation's day and date, Kiln is going to be day and date. So all the other games shown at the developer
Yeah.
underscore direct will be everywhere at the same time, but Forza, like, I'm willing to wait. Like, I got shit I'm playing. I may be playing a 2020 game, a port of a 2020 game on my Switch too, but
Absolutely are.
I'm
Yeah.
excited for this 2026. Like,
Hmm.
because the best console versions, we're at the point where the best console version of Xbox games are on the PS5 Pro across the board. And so I'm ready for just another. Like, I'm sure this game will run insanely on PC. It won't run insanely on my PC, but it'll
Yeah.
run really well on my PlayStation. And so they're like, it's their biggest urban racing environment they've ever had in a Horizon game. Because
That's
every time
cool.
I've
That's kind of what I'm
played
looking for.
Horizon, it's been kind of like in the British countryside, in like,
Mexico.
yeah, northern Mexico, like just
Yeah.
in
Ooh.
open just places, but Tokyo being a huge part of the game, like having
Hmm.
Akihabara be somewhere you can drive through,
Hmm.
and there are just so
Yeah, that's
many,
gonna be sick.
yeah,
Yeah.
there
And then
everything
you're
they
gonna get the
showed,
Japanese countrysides as well.
yeah,
Hmm.
mm-hmm,
So
yeah.
yeah, that's yeah. I'm actually excited for this one. And I'm not like a racing game like connoisseur.
I
You
mean,
know.
I
Yeah.
enjoy a few every generation. It's usually like
Yeah.
I'll get
This is
into
me
every
renting Need
other.
for Speed. You know, like Need for
Yeah.
Speed Underground. Let me go rent that.
I know I
Playing
own
Midnight
Need for
Club at
Speed
the
on
homie spot.
PS1.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I mean, playing Midnight Club 2 or 3 recently, and then Midnight Club LA has gotten me to have the itch for something that'd be a little bit more modern, a little bit bigger of a scope.
Yeah, yeah.
And having a more urban feel will translate better to playing like a Midnight Club than going through the deserts of Mexico,
One of the
which was
things
still very pretty, but
we haven't seen any nighttime footage of the game yet, so that has me thinking that we're gonna get some crazy shit out of the nighttime,
mm-hmm.
like
Mm.
just driving
Yo.
through
But they
Tokyo.
really hadn't showed much of like the seasons, did they?
Nope.
Do they
No,
always do seasons?
yeah, I feel like
Oh,
every Horizon has done like
I feel
seasons
like they talked about
alongside the
that, or
real WoW
maybe
stuff.
like the reaction I was the live react that I was watching. They were talking about like how the different seasons are probably going to hit for it.
yeah.
Oof, like imagine like this, like the snow or the autumn leaves, and then of course the sakura. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. And to make matters better,
Oh yeah, it has
they
a.
teased the Gundam at the end.
Oh yeah, they did. I'm so
You know what I'm
excited.
saying?
Like a bunch of all this
Me and the,
content's
me and
gonna
the other
come
new
out for that
types.
game.
Here's what I found.
Thanks, Siri. You
Yeah.
heard my hype about Gundam. Like, we're gonna take over, don't worry.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited for when Forza Horizon 5 finally made it to PlayStation. It had had years of content updates on Xbox and like bug fixes and stuff like that. So
Hmm.
even if it's a 6 month wait to get it on PlayStation, I'm excited for because you know that Gundam stuff's going to be early on, so we're going to know
Yeah.
entirely what the Gundam stuff is by the time it comes out on PlayStation, and they
Yeah.
have an incentive not to like have stuff permanently rotate out of the game because they know it's coming to an entirely different platform in less
Hmm.
than a year. So that gives them more incentive to keep stuff around longer than a typical live service game would.
Hmm.
Yeah.
True. True.
Hey man, I'm here for it.
Beast of Reincarnation, the Game Freak was just like, it's not our fault. That's all I saw
Yeah.
out of that. It was
All
like,
those
it
other
is
The
companies
not
entire
involved.
time.
our fault.
Yeah.
We may be involved in the shit show, but it is not. We are not the ringleaders of the shit.
We're making what they tell us to make. All right, we tell them what we can do, and we make suggestions, and they say no.
No. Yeah.
Make it work.
100%.
But yeah, I'm excited for that when it comes out. Cause that's summer, right?
I think
I don't
so.
know.
Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, due out to when it's summer 2026.
Okay, so yeah, I'm excited for that. That looks like a good old time.
It's on my radar, but I have it as a watch for now.
Yeah.
Maybe if I got hands on like a demo or something. But it feels outside of that, it feels pretty familiar. Like you know what I'm saying, like the setting, the theme. There's a blight. Only you can
Right,
fix the blight. Here's a
okay,
wolf companion.
right.
Like,
Here goes your
you know,
animal
and there's
familiar.
nothing wrong with that, but
Look, I'm
I've
just
done that
looking
before.
forward to playing a Game Freak game that they're
It has
putting out
voice
on their
acting.
own terms.
Yeah. Just fully fleshed out.
Right. They had time to actually make it with like a budget
Mm-hmm.
that exists. It is not like a decimal percentage of the revenue that they make. Yeah.
All right. Well, does anybody want to say anything about Kill? I'm not going to be
It
playing it.
It looks fun. It looks cute. It's
it looks
not for
really
me.
it looks really cool,
Yeah.
you know.
It reminds
I
me of
definitely
Final
don't have the
26,
creative
but
mindset
I'm
to
not.
make pottery.
Watch that be a mini game in Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3. You gotta like,
You go on a date and then you go to like a pottery making class.
yeah, you gotta shape
What is
it
this? What
with like
romantic
the
comedy are we
motion
talking about?
control.
It's not a romantic comedy. It's actually the '96 film Ghost.
There we go.
What was it '96? Hold on.
I don't know. Yeah, just having a dedicated pottery making feature
My
seems
bad.
fun. I can see people
90. It came out literally 1990.
90.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's before our times collectively.
That was before our time.
Oh yes.
Thank you, TBS.
Right. I knew exactly what you were talking about. More so probably from like a Family Guy reference.
There was also a Community reference if you watched that show.
No, I never really got in the Community.
I got to a certain point in Community and just kind of fell off.
Yeah.
That's
But
fair.
apparently the show fell off right around that time also, so
Yeah, it was like season
I'm pretty
5.
sure that was the writer's strike.
Yep. Shows didn't survive.
alright. Well, anybody got anything else? Well, remember you can follow us all collectively around the internet, cheesycontrollerpodcast.com. You can follow me on Instagram at Anton, the number 6, followed by 2 X's. Chris, where can people find you?
You can find me in the Discord.
Madrid,
You can also find me in the Discord.
Jalen.
Squid Bishop on the internet.
Alright, this has been a No It's Good production. The video version is edited by Chris. The audio version is edited by Akuma Santi. Until next time, keep it cheesy. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 371 of the Cheesy Controller Podcast. I'm your host, Anton LaPlatte. Joining me, as always, we have the Mecha Stardew Valley, Chris Montalbano.
What's up, everybody?
We got the Ray Trace Durag Madrid Devon.
Switching it up.
And we got the most degenerate squid in the sea, Jalen Roberts.
2 nukes and a bloodthirsty in 6 minutes.
We got a jam-packed episode for you guys this week. We're going to be talking about Madrid getting a Switch 2, Final Fantasy VII Remake on Switch 2, Fortnite, No Rest for the Wicked, and a whole lot more. Okay, let me find somebody to raid on Twitch. Thank you, Robbie and Chase, for coming out in the Twitch live chat.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all.
Thank y'all for coming through.
T-Pain's always live, but we're never able to raid him. Summer
It's always a
raid
bummer.
or
It's because he's rich and famous.
it's probably because he gets hate raids, which is unfortunate.